What's up, bitches? Bet you didn't expect this one so fucking early, and it's one I should have done a long time ago, but yeah, here we are. So, we're going to be doing the Far Cry Games tier list. Again, this is my opinion. You want to share your opinion in the comments? Be my goddamn guest. But anyways, we're here right now. I put all the trash in the trash where it fucking belongs. I actually had Far Cry Vengeance on the Wii, and looking back, that game is possibly the worst Far Cry game I've ever fucking seen. But yeah, my first Far Cry was actually, without coincidence, Far Cry. Far Cry, dude, it doesn't hold up anymore. It doesn't hold up anymore. There's a lot of cool shit in it. All I'm gonna say is the best weapon is the fucking MP5. It's one of those games where whenever the enemies use the weapons on you, they do wondrous damage, but whenever you use for example, a rocket launcher against some human enemies, it doesn't do fucking jack shit, and it's pretty much a utility weapon against fucking vehicles. I like the setting. The story has not aged very well. And it honestly just needs a remake. I don't know if they'll ever do it. I know Far Cry Instincts is kind of a remake, but no. It was pretty much just an Xbox version of the fucking game, if I'm correct. So yeah, Far Cry 2, look, I have a soft spot for this game. Its technicality is S, but, oh boy, I gotta put it in B. I gotta take off the rose-tinted glasses and just admit that Far Cry 2 is not as good as people think it is. And the story is good. The main villain's interesting. Even though it doesn't have really much story to go off of, I love the Africa setting. I love the physics. I love the fucking atmosphere of it. Combat is okay. But AI in this game is fucking atrocious. And the Xbox 360 version of this game, I don't know what it is, runs like fucking garbage. This thing runs at 10, 15 FPS. I don't know what it is. It runs so fucking badly on 360. If you want to play Far Cry 2, and I know PS3 ports run worse, do not play this game on console. Play this game on PC. I am telling you, do not play this game on console. You want to play on console? Be my guest. I'm not stopping you. But just I'm warning you, don't do it. Far Cry 2 will always have a special place in my heart. It is a good game. I just don't think it's as good as I remember it is. I think they take the whole, everyone is against you in this game too fucking seriously. But everything in this game is against you. Everything. And I get some people love that, but that doesn't make an enjoyable experience. Fallout New Vegas, with its little fucker enemies out in the distance, have more mercy on you than whenever you're driving past a car, and then God forbid, you hear vroom, and they're gonna chase you across the fucking map, and oh my god, man. I should have, dude. I gotta play this game for you guys again, because it's fucking so goddamn weird. It is a weird fucking game. But yeah, Far Cry 2. Far Cry 3, don't think it's as good as 2. I know I was gonna take off the rose-tinted glasses, but I do think 2 is better than 3. Just my opinion. 3 is overrated. I'm sorry to say. 3 has an amazing map. 3 has a good story. 3 has a great protagonist. Not great, good. Voss is great. I do prefer the second half of the game overall than the first half. Voss does not carry this fucking game. It's a multitude of other things. I do think it has the best island. I don't think it has the best island. I don't. I do think the beginning of this game is fucking rough. especially with hunting. Hunting is absolutely atrocious in the beginning. And if you know, you know. But yeah, Far Cry Primal. Yeah, no. I don't want to hear Snake Eater Gaming say, "Oh, Far Cry Primal, man, was so good, man." I'll rather play the fucking Croods video game. I'd rather play the shitty Wreck-It Ralph game that came out when that movie came out. Far Cry Primal is a no. It's a no for me. Permadeath, the same map as they used in Far Cry 4. I actually bought this shit and then I refunded it way back in the day. I didn't even play Far Cry 4 yet. But looking back on it, I'm glad I refunded it. Far Cry Primal is garbage. I'm sorry to say. And then you got the fucking screaming ass fucking monkey language you gotta speak in, so there's that. You gotta deal with that the whole game. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is, a lot of people would say, overrated. You might be right. I think it's A. I loved this game. Love the aesthetic. Really like the story. You really don't need vehicles. You can literally run around the map just fine. It's not a short game, but it is great. And yeah, I loved it. Far Cry 4, I'm gonna be honest, yeah, Far Cry 4 is ass. I'm sorry. Pagan Min is better than Voss. The map might not be as good, but the twists and turns of this game are great. Protagonist is great. He's better than Brody from 3, and that's all there is to know. There really isn't anything wrong with Far Cry 4 if you ask me. It starts off way fucking better than 3 does with the hunting and shit. Far Cry 5, where is it gonna be? Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it better than 3? Is it better than 3? Is it better than 2? Is it better? Oh my god! Oh my god, he's crazy! He's crazy! Oh my god! Ah! Yeah, Far Cry 5 is the best. It's the best. There was a period, right? I was on my period. There was a period where I thought the new Far Cry games were trash. I never gave them a shot. I think as good as it got was I watched Corey Kenshin's video on New Dawn, and I guess it looked good, but I never played it. So it was around 2020. The pandemic just happened. It just started. Everyone was locked in. And my dad, a.k.a. Brady, decides to get Far Cry 5. I'm like, man, this shit is trash. Why would you buy Far Cry 5? And then we played it together. And guys, let me tell you, the last Far Cry game I played beforehand, I think maybe was Primal. And then before that was 3. And I just took a hiatus from the fucking series for whatever reason. Guys, when I tell you I have never been so wrong about a video game franchise ever. I fucking love Far Cry 5. I cannot wait to play it again. I love the arcade. I wish they would have brought it back in 6. Far Cry 5 is amazing. The story is amazing. It has the best villains of the series. I love the Montana setting. I love the religious cult feel it has to it. Yes, the physics aren't as good and blah, 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 blah. Honestly, I do feel like they should have done a better job with the physics and, a little bit more of the gunplay. I loved raiding the bases in this game. Also, another issue with Far Cry 2, it doesn't matter if you clear a fucking checkpoint. It's going to come back with the same amount of people in about 2 hours IRL time. So, yeah, get ready to be dealing with that. And you're only really limited to a certain amount of guns in that game, Far Cry 2. And I recommend using the meta weapons. So, yeah. Back to Far Cry 5, though. Amazing selection of guns. It's such a fun game. It really is. It's so much fun. Far Cry New Dawn, man, I want to throw this game out the fucking window. This game could have been great. But I can't give it any higher than D. I don't see myself ever replaying it again. I think this game is so fucking disappointing. Also, I love the ending to 5. At first, you will hate it, but over time... Well, the screen recording stopped on that one, and I'm just going to tell you guys what my overall thoughts on, New Dawn. Disappointing game. Blah, 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 blah. I don't ever see myself replaying that game. I liked the ending of that game. I feel like the whole level-based stuff was stupid. It had so much potential to be more. I do want to apologize that it randomly ended. I actually technically ran out of storage when I was recording that, and I need to upload those videos. I don't know when I'm going to upload them. I'm going to upload them probably later today, but we shall see. Far Cry 6, my opinion, is amazing. It's amazing. I do think they could have done better on the story. We needed more Anton Castillo. I think the island is in competition for the best map in the whole series. It's the best gameplay in the series. I really do wish that they could have added the arcade. And Ubisoft said, oh, we wanted to focus on the single player and blah, 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 blah. It's like, huh? Now all of a sudden you hear about single player games? You dumbass motherfucker. And then you motherfuckers made X-Defiant. So, yeah. That is my Far Cry tier list. So, I put the list remains the same. New Dawn at D and Far Cry 6 at A. Yes, I like it better than 3. My opinion. You want to think 3 is the best? That is on you. I'm perfectly fine with that. But anyways, twisms on that. I gotta upload these fucking videos now. This is technically the last batch of videos I made for, today. So, yeah.